Today, we're digging deep into one of the most intriguing and unsettling subjects, haunted cemeteries and graveyards. These sacred resting places, where the veil between the living and dead seems thinnest, are often shrouded in legends and ghostly tales. From mysterious apparitions to unsettling encounters, cemeteries have long captured our imaginations with their spectral stories. Join us as we explore the haunted history of some of West Virginia's most notorious cemeteries and graveyards, the chilling tales that continue to haunt their silent grounds. Hey guys.
Hello.
Welcome back to Spooky Sleuth Spooktober.
We're so excited. Our second video for Spooktober.
Today we are going to talk about cemeteries.
And graveyards.
While on that subject, let's talk about the difference.
Yes.
The difference is all about their location and ownership. Cemeteries are usually not found on church grounds and are usually owned by the city or an independent business. Cemeteries are also usually larger than graveyards. Graveyards are on church grounds or right next to them and are owned or established by religious organizations.
The more you know, because a lot of people use those phrases interchangeably.
Right, and I thought it was backwards. Like, I thought a cemetery was attached to a church, not the other way around.
It's just because it starts with a C.
Probably. We decided to travel around West Virginia to explore 3 haunted cemeteries and graveyards. First one we explored is a graveyard next to an abandoned church in Mountwood Park in Wood County, West Virginia. This church is very run down and is a one-room facility. The floors are caved in and the walls are broken. We do not recommend going inside.
Insert clip of Cody going inside here.
No, go over this way. We need to fall through the floor for content. We need those views desperately.
You get to the floor?
No, go break the floor.
Oh! What is happening?
Oh, man! Oh, man!
They're pulling me down the hill. Finally.
There's our intro.
Yep.
Just snatched,
He does not follow directions well. The cemetery is still used, with a grave we found just this year, but we did find some dating back to the early 1800s. We couldn't find much history on this graveyard other than it's an old German graveyard. And we will insert some clips from our investigation of this graveyard here for your viewing pleasure.
This was a really great investigation that we had at this graveyard.
We got a lot of intelligent communication.
Yeah, one of the best Estes methods we've ever had. But we did have to blur out some of the headstones.
Names and whatnot.
Yeah, just to respect their privacy.
Yeah, we will only be using first names because, you know, we are from West Virginia. We may very well know some of these people's families. And we don't want to be disrespectful.
Things started going off like
Try to get
crazy.
closer to it.
Like real crazy.
No, walk a little closer. Is there anything you'd like to... What was Spike when I said his name?
Hey, Kyrie. Try talking to him.
Why am I the victim here?
Because you're the one with the EMF reader.
And you're about his age, so maybe
Yeah,
he'll
yeah.
be comfortable talking to you. I don't know. Just say hi. Do you need to turn night vision on? Or is that good?
No, it looks okay right now.
Okay, just making sure. I can't see it very well.
To the meter, it'll light up.
You can let Kyrie know that you'd like to talk to her.
No.
I got chills.
Yeah, me too.
I don't have any good questions.
Ask him if people come to visit often.
Do people come to visit you often? No, Spike.
That's sad.
Huh?
It is really cold.
I mean, also kind of warm. My legs are a little bit cold.
Like, there's not really a breeze, and I'm cold over here.
Well, I feel kind of warm.
You have the
I don't know about you guys.
I do.
Oh my gosh, she's still alive. Okay, good.
Oh my god, she didn't die.
If you go over towards Kyrie, that device there she's got in her hand, it'll allow you to talk to us.
Oh, come back, come back.
Like it'll let us know you're here.
Oh my god, you scared the bejesus out of me.
I hope we're not interrupting. If you're asleep or not, anything like that.
You can also touch that red light that Dave just sat down. If you just get close to it, it won't hurt you. It'll just make a noise and a light.
No, tell us you're here.
Oh, I was gonna say, you're on to my grave, but that's not fun.
Can you touch that red light?
Or if you come up and... That's still Alyssa.
Oh, she was over there.
Or she's just walking
It's this crazy thing called walking!
Whoa! Oh, I don't see Jacob either, so I was good enough it was him.
He's in there. Towards the front of the church.
Don't go in there without us.
Yeah,
I think they're just looking around.
still here with us?
You can either touch that red light or walk up to Kyrie and we'll be able to know you're still here.
Do we want to do an Estes method?
Yeah. Let's do Estes and... Kyrie, do you want to do the Estes method? Okay, if we can do a double Estes, because those seem to work
Let's
well.
do a regular one first.
A regular one?
Yeah.
Who wants to do it?
I'll go under because we both can't go under a double Estes.
Yeah. Someone's got to film. Okay, Nicole is doing an Estes session near a grave that we have been communicating with. Yep, we're doing it now.
That's great.
Is that you that we're speaking with?
That's good.
Light flashlights on.
Hi.
Hi. Who are we speaking to?
Scared.
You're scared? Why are you scared?
Alone.
Well, we came to visit with you, so you're not alone. Do you have anything you'd like? Yes. Do you have anything anything you'd like to share with us?
50 years. I know.
Who are we speaking to?
Welcome.
How did you get here? He was 14. We'll blur out that grave so you can't, to protect the privacy. Why do we need to get down?
Nicole.
Oh. Do you like talking to Nicole?
Okay.
Did you turn that flashlight on beside Nicole?
Too hard. No.
Who turned it on?
Can you shut it off?
Flashlight.
This might be the best Estes session we've ever had. Who turned the flashlight on?
Piss off.
All right, we'll change the subject. Do you like the flowers on your grave?
Minimum.
Okay.
There's a little ghost sitting beside Nicole.
8.
If you want to get close to it.
High risk.
Oh no, it won't hurt you.
None of our devices will hurt you at all, and you can feel free to take energy from any of them if you need it.
Coming.
It just helps us know that you're here.
Grave. Swear to God.
If you'd like to have a seat on the bench next to your grave, you can sit next to Nicole. And there's a little stuffed animal right beside her.
Witchcraft.
Well, it's not exactly witchcraft. You get over here so the grave does go off, or the ghost does go off. I'm not going any further.
Aw, babe.
What grade were you in?
Right?
I'm going to turn on your microphone like I have to.
Okay.
Go on.
Sorry, I got distracted. What was your favorite color?
I was gone.
Did you play any sports in school?
Want me to?
Well, sure, if you want to play a sport right now, nothing's stopping you. Do you want to play a game?
This just went silent for like 3 seconds.
If it's on AM, we'll give that to me the other night.
Okay.
Once it got to
I just remember Katie.
What's this?
You have to turn the volume on the side. No, flip this. Flip that.
Oh.
Just so you know, this is really great. And now turn it all the way up.
F1.
Now what do I hit?
Start.
This isn't the one I wanted. I wanted the other one.
The spirit
For the
talker?
record, no.
You're a nerd. For the record, no.
What's the other one called?
Spirit
Quit.
talker. We aren't calling you a nerd, Alexa.
Okay.
Can you shut that light off over there?
It won't hurt
Stop
you.
on in here.
Some? Hang
Not tonight.
Are you tired? Also, for the record, there's a lot of bugs flying around, so if we pick up any of those, they're not orbs, they're bugs.
Some jazz music just came through.
What kind of music did you like?
My friends go.
Are we your friends? We're nice. We won't hurt you.
Please.
Is there anything you would like to share
No.
that you didn't get to say?
I'm feeling tired.
She said tired too.
Mother.
Do you have something you'd like to say to your mother? I got chills when she said mother.
Please.
If you have something to say to your mother, you can let us know and we'll write it in that book over there. so she gets the message.
Death. Come. Now.
Okay. Well, you've told us you're tired twice. We're gonna pull Nicole out here. So if you have anything
Surrender.
else you'd like to say to us, now is that
For the
time.
one. Get a ring.
I think that was a message for Dave.
At the end of my
Finger.
It gets lonely.
And she was talking about being lonely too.
2 minutes up.
Alright, we'll pull her out.
Mom.
Nothing really was making sense at the end. But the beginning, probably one of the best Estes sessions we've ever had. You were answering questions like spot on.
I couldn't hear anything. Like sometimes I can like kind of hear you guys, but I don't have hearing aid in, so I couldn't hear anything
Yeah.
except for what was coming through.
You were spot on to what we were asking.
That's pretty sweet.
And you said tired. The Spirit Talker app said I'm so tired.
He passed away from cancer.
He died from cancer.
I did.
He was representing.
I wasn't sure if it was like a took his own life type of situation, so I didn't want to,
You said 14.
Yeah, you did.
Was he?
That
14?
flashlight's been going on and off since
Yeah,
we've been talking.
Yeah, he was 14.
Yeah, he was.
And I did accidentally flash over to his grave, so we'll have to block that out since he was a minor.
This year. Caleb's a year older than him.
And you kept saying, I said, is there a message you want to leave? And you said mother. So I'm like, okay, if there's something you want your mom to know, like we can write it in that book. But you said death after that, so I don't want to write that down.
No, that's not. That's uncomfortable.
Yeah. So that was a really great session. Super glad we did that.
I tried really hard.
We're gonna move to a different part of the cemetery, or
think
maybe
they
even the
already did.
abandoned church.
Up to one.
Edward.
Is there anyone here and with us?
You.
Oh, yes. What's your name?
Wake me up.
Escape.
Something gay or A or day.
What did that just say?
Turn around in a deep voice.
Escape.
Like, turn around.
Bright eyes.
Face the road.
Uh-oh. I don't want to face it.
I just went.
Whoa. Okay. Well, where'd you go?
Look at the something.
What's the fly?
Person.
Who are we talking to right now?
You're mine.
No.
Right here's Edward.
Amy just found
I just
Edward.
got really cold.
You just found Edward?
Yeah. Edward came across our Spirit
Like
Talker
it
app.
felt like a big breeze went right
Yeah,
through
it's
me.
cold too.
Edward was 6 years old. Yeah?
Edward was
And it
6 years
feels
old.
really cold right here. That's strange. That was
Help
the
me.
spirit box, not me.
What'd that say?
Help me. What do you need help with?
How can we help you?
What do you see?
What should we see?
whatever you want to shout.
Move. Another one.
I just heard something back there.
I don't know if it's my or my subconscious, but it's really cold again right here. Nobody move. Stand up.
It's my happy place.
Move on.
Happy.
Now.
What are the odds of talking
Open
to her?
your
'Cause
eyes.
She's the only one that's with her eyes closed and sitting down.
Yeah.
It
Careful.
feels like someone is standing right in front of me.
There's no one in front of Sammy. We're all over here. Sorry, Jacob.
Where it came from.
Cornbread and chicken. Can you touch that light in front of Sammy? Show us you're here. Or touch our little ghost buddy. You can play with him. Push him over.
You can push Sammy over if you want.
Desire your phone.
I mean, you
Going
can
for it.
you can talk to this thing.
I want it.
Come get it.
No.
Careful. Clapping ghost cheeks.
I swear it said don't fuck with me.
Dave's being inappropriate, so I'm going to have to go through and edit that out, but...
What, the ghost sheep thing?
Yes!
You've been
Come on now.
Is there anything you'd like to tell us?
We're gonna get up and move along. Is there anything you want to tell us? Maybe touch
Yeah,
that
I
light.
know.
Maybe touch that light. Knock that ghost over. Pull Sammy's hair.
Pull Sammy's shirt.
Standing back there. Out there, something.
How many are out here? Cool.
Are you done talking to us?
Is there anything you'd like to tell us before we move on?
Her hands.
Whose hands?
Move them. Stupid.
It's a bad idea.
What is that light
It's probably the park.
in the woods?
That building.
Oh.
Good for you.
You want to tap her and we'll head into the church. When you said don't F with me, Dave had just got done saying clap them ghost cheeks.
Wow. I felt like that was a very intense sentence on me.
It was like you were talking to yourself. That you weren't answering us. Oh, and Dave's Spirit Talker app said Edward, and then Amy found Edward's grave.
Oh, that's cool.
Right over there.
That's right there.
Was there someone standing in front of me when I said it?
Nope.
No.
And I really felt something it was just very cold right here. This side was not cold at that one point. This side was cold.
Yeah, there's a couple cold spots, like between where you're sitting. There's cold spots over here and over here.
And I was a little bit scared at points during that. Like, I could feel my hand shaking.
Yeah, well, I broke the rule of Appalachia. I looked through the fucking trees, so there's that.
Why would you do that?
Because you said don't look behind you.
This is the heart of
I also
Appalachia.
told us not to move.
You ever heard of
Oh my god, Kyrie found a piece of gum. And she said she's gonna eat it in a little bit. Oh god.
Kyrie! Don't chew ghost gum!
So that was pretty intense.
Don't eat the gum that
No, go over this way. We need to fall through the floor for content. We need those views desperately.
the floor?
Now,
No, go break the floor.
Oh! What is happening?
Oh, man!
Finally.
There's our intro.
yep.
Just snatched up. Like going nuts. So Cecil is very well like here.
Well, remember, this is the one where we thought we saw that figure.
One of those is turning, one is not. One's moving and one's not.
Hey Cecil, this
If
thing,
it was the wind, they both would be moving.
it won't harm you in any way, buddy.
If it
It'll let
won't,
us know you're here.
I think it's about
and
that.
look, it's stopping.
And if you see this thing here in the center, where we laid here, it'll let us know you're here too.
You want to put on the thing? My phone's there
You can
too.
communicate with us this way.
Sorry.
We thought we might have seen you earlier down here in the field. Was that you? Oh,
Look, it's done.
That was me.
scared the bejesus out of me.
That's weird. Clear up
To red.
So I'll
Cecil, feel free to touch that red light
You don't have anything in your front right pocket?
or the stuffed animal.
how old would
Other
he be?
pocket.
He was born in 42 to 24. So he was like 80.
I've
Almost
never
80.
had it fuck with my EMF readers.
Not the phone,
A lot
yeah.
of people say they do.
you still there, Cecil?
Cecil, if you're here with us, show us that you're here.
That started moving again.
Yeah, it's starting to get cold right here.
Yeah, it got really cold.
Jelly.
But why is that one just
Are you
moving?
getting cold? There's no wind moving.
Sammy.
Feel cold.
I can probably getting cold here, Cecil. Is that you?
That
Let
one's
me
doing
just
it
make
too.
sure. That one moves just as easy as that one. No, that could be me. Let me stop it.
Phew.
Energy.
Yeah, I feel like my energy got taken out of me.
The fuck?
What?
I don't know if it was a bug or what, but it sounded like something just like that, like right by me.
Let's try to do an EVP session.
It's in Dave's pocket. Did it spike
Okay,
again?
you get the word bank.
Yeah, you get the creepy ass word bank. It's so the spirit box runs off of like radio frequencies AM and FM, but we have this app called the Necrophonic app that has a word bank that they can pull from.
And the funny thing is,
You'll be able to
every
hear more on
every
that,
time
like,
every time we
outside,
do this, they shouldn't because they're not lined up. But it always seems like these two things go together.
Like, that's radio, this is a word bank. Shouldn't.
Oh, it's getting serious. Cody's taking the hat off.
Let that bald head shine.
It said the sinners of Babylon.
What does that mean?
Nothing, babe.
Okay.
Babylon was the city God, like, smited down
Oh.
because of the sinners.
Oh. Gotcha. Oh, I'm standing right on the other mackerel fresh. I don't want to do that.
Purpose.
Cecil, are you here with us?
Is that working for you, Cody?
Turn around.
I'm listening, but I can't make anything out of it saying.
In the sky.
I can't understand what it's saying.
Anybody else want to do it? No? Where'd the other two go?
Like maybe it's just me that's like, okay.
The Necrophonic app I have difficulty hearing, and it's creepy as shit anyways.
Yeah, I can't understand what the hell it's saying.
Sometimes it won't be super clear. You just...
Hi. You.
Is there anyone here with us that would like to speak with us?
Dummy.
Oh, well, that was rude.
There. Dave.
What is it?
There is no reason that word bank should say Dave.
Oh my god.
Hear me?
April?
Okay.
Today?
Jesus, Jacob. Whew. Dick bag.
Hurry.
He said
My
April.
name is Wayne.
Leave.
The grave behind us was married April 17th.
Someone's coming.
Mumble?
Somewhere back.
Good or bad?
Leave me alone.
Around me? Can't touch?
Can't touch us. Da-na-na-na.
Far.
Where do we need to go?
Please. Hey.
Walking?
You could leave.
They do not want to talk
A
to us.
messenger? Man on a horse? Calling?
We saved you
John?
from them. Here. Who was it? I don't know. I heard a cough.
That was Dave.
You okay?
You're the one coughing.
We play tonight.
What are we playing?
Me.
That's... No, I'm gonna opt out of that game.
Understanding?
No. No. Y'all are getting sussy.
Let me out.
We know. You have to stay here.
Through.
Kind of.
No, you do. You have to stay here.
She.
Who's she?
Who?
That's what I asked. Who?
5, 4,
3, 2.
1. Go.
Feeling?
Gee.
It's something time.
It's Mighty Morphin time. Yeah?
Run.
The next cemetery we visited was during the day, so we didn't break any laws
No.
with this one.
But I think if you go to one that isn't gated, like the first one we went to, I don't think that's illegal. Because they don't have a gate, they don't have hours posted. It's not like we hopped a fence, but this one is gated, so we have to follow the rules.
We went to Spring Hill Cemetery in Charleston, West Virginia. This cemetery is on top of a hill that overlooks the capital city. It is the largest cemetery in West Virginia with more than 15,000 headstones.
I like that it specifies headstones too, because like when we were researching this, it just made me feel like there were a lot more unmarked graves.
Oh, nice.
Or, you know, how a husband and wife or a deceased couple will
share a headstone.
Share a headstone, yeah. So there's probably many more bodies than that there.
But there are at least 15,000 headstones.
Yes.
It was purchased in 1869 and started off small, but grew into an entire complex. A section called Potter's Field is reported to be the most haunted area of the cemetery. Visitors hear disembodied voices and even see spirits roaming above the grounds.
I mean, I don't know what else you'd expect at a cemetery
Right.
than to see the spirits just walking around, but
The creepiest legend there, though, is that of children laughing. I'd run away so fast from some ghost children.
yep. Nope, I'm out of there.
They are creepy, and I've seen and read about too many times where they're like, oh, there was a ghost child. But no, it's actually a demon.
Right. Or like those black-eyed children that'll just show up at your door randomly.
You say that like that happens all the time.
It hasn't happened to me, but it happens a lot.
Like, they just show up randomly. Like,
They do.
you deal with them monthly. It's like the Jehovah's Witness.
No, these children, they just pop up all over the world, basically. I don't know. It might just be in the United States. But they're there, and I think they're demons.
Leave a comment down below about how many times they have came to your doors. Mine's 0.
Mine's 0 too, but that's just because they don't want to climb the steps.
That's valid. I don't want to climb this.
You don't.
Let's look at our investigation at this ginormous cemetery. We are leaving First Watch in Charleston, getting ready to go do something spooky. And the lady that checked us out, the cashier, she was lovely. She thought our shirt said spooky sluts. No, spooky sleuths.
Where's the batteries for this? We need to take the battery out of this.
Out of what? Why? The battery fell out of the REM pod?
Yeah.
That's not something that happens.
No.
And we've not touched our equipment since the last cemetery, and it's been a few weeks. Like, we've left it in the car.
Let's do our thermal cam. See if we can catch. Maybe there's a figure floating around or something.
This feels very odd because it's just me and Sammy.
And it's daytime.
And it's daylight, but we wanted to do this the legal way.
Also, side note, Spring Hill Bakery was closed today, so we didn't get hot dogs.
We're bummed about it.
You know what I do find interesting? Is that these graves are not giving off heat signatures like the other cemeteries that we've been to.
Really?
Yeah.
It would almost make sense if they did now because it's been
'Cause they're in
the sun. The sun's been
Yeah.
up.
It's trying to focus on something up there, on that hill. And now down by this tree. Like, I can't see a figure, but like the camera is putting up a red square in those areas.
Like trying to focus.
Yeah, I don't know if you'll be able to see it. There's a red square right there. And you can also see the blue square. That's where, like, the center of where you're pointing at. But then that red square is coming up. That's odd. I'll save that so if you don't see it too well, we can insert that picture.
We could totally be using a microphone and windscreen right now.
We definitely could.
But again, it's daytime and we didn't want to be too conspicuous out hanging at a cemetery.
Yeah, we want to be as respectful as we can if families were here mourning. I can't tell if... I think that's a tree. I can't see it very well.
It looks like a proctoscope.
We have proctoscopes on the brain. Well,
To put that in perspective, we were at a horror con yesterday where they displayed them.
oh, us.
Are you tearing up? You getting emotional?
The wind. Well, I'm gonna throw the headphones on, see if we get anything through Estes. And if there's any spirits around us, you're welcome to touch this device right here. You just come close to it, it'll let us know that you're here. We shouldn't have a problem with signal here. This is kind of like on a hill in the middle of town.
Is there anyone here that would like to speak with us?
Give me a hand.
How can we
13.
help you? There's 13 spirits here talking to us. Any others? Or is 13 how old you are?
Never did the fear of it.
Well,
Oh, money.
why are you like this? Any spirits that are here, you can show us that you're here by touching that red light.
In the city of Like a Man.
We are in the city of Charleston, West Virginia. Is there anything you'd like to tell us?
Number 1,
Number 1, what would you like to tell us?
off the dock.
Did you fall off a dock? We are close by the river.
The choice is
What is our choice?
I see boxes.
What else do you see?
Done.
Can we talk to the next spirit then, number 2?
I'm aware.
You're aware?
14 hours.
What's your name? Where are you?
Probably start. I stole this. Yeah.
What did you steal?
Slow boats.
From the dock? Did you steal boats from the dock?
I'll break break it? I'll keep you here with me.
No.
Get a hold of him and fire me.
This is very strange.
No one.
I think there's someone here. Can you tell me your name? Or how many of you are with us? How many of you are with us?
Oh, it was that. I was hearing that through. And then
It's a helicopter.
someone's riding up here.
No, you've been saying like some off-the-wall things that kind of make sense. Like, because we are near the river. And you said like something around the lines like being pushed off the dock, which I could see that. And then you stole it.
No, I thought that was really weird.
Yeah. You're like, I stole it. And I was like, did you steal one of the boats? And then that's whenever you said the thing about the small boats.
That's interesting.
Yeah. I don't think you were really talking to me. I think you were telling me, but you weren't listening to me. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And not you, but...
Well, and I think here, I expect anyway to get more things coming through because of the area we're in. Like, we're on a hill in the middle of the city. We're gonna have great reception. Things are gonna come through a lot more clearly.
Yeah.
So I think that's part of it too. Maybe not all of it was intentional. Maybe some of it was
Yeah. It's
radio.
like whenever... Because that's what the spirit box is doing. You want to explain that a little bit, Sammy?
Yeah, so the spirit box is just cycling through radio frequencies, and the theory is, well, there's people walking. The theory is that when something jumps out, that's the spirit making those words jump out to you.
And sometimes it makes a whole lot of sense, and
Sometimes it does not.
other times it's just the radio jumping in.
Yeah. But
But-
we're going to pack up from here because there's people starting to walk by. We don't want them to think that we're doing anything bad or weird or wrong.
Anything occulty.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see you guys at the next one. What I do find interesting is, have you ever heard of grounding yourself with the earth? Like where you walk barefoot and kind of like center yourself. She's walking barefoot through a graveyard.
So maybe she's doing the occulty things.
I mean, I kind of get it, like grounding yourself. Like, I know that that's something that a lot of people practice. This just isn't where I would do that.
No, me either.
Like out in the middle of the woods, which, I mean, in Appalachia, you probably shouldn't do that either. But, yeah. So we're gonna go try and find a different part of the graveyard and see what we can come up with. What did you just say to me? What did you just say?
Like, it feels like we're doing something wrong, but we're not, because you're allowed to drive through cemeteries. I mean, I literally learned to ride a bike in a cemetery.
Yeah, that's weird, Sammy.
My dad took me to it because it had hills. I could learn how to go uphill and control it, downhill and control
Why
it.
am I not surprised that Clint taught you how to ride a bike in a cemetery? And now you guys go ghost hunting together.
Yeah.
I want it to be known, we have a map. We're not lost. But
Just don't know where we're going.
we never do. Why are we like this? It's really annoying. We believe this over here is Potter's Field. This is the mausoleum, and we are not able, because it's being renovated, we are not able to enter it.
Do you think that gives, like, some bad juju? Like, is it disrupting the spirits?
I don't like it.
Oh, there's a Catholic cemetery in mausoleum this way.
Oh, let's go check it out. In all fairness, the cemetery is laid out very nicely. Like, it has lot numbers and sections are named. I'm gonna assume it's straight.
I see a building
but it should be easy to navigate. But
We're the problem, not the cemetery.
100%. It's a very, very large tomb. Well. I haven't seen any above ground ones like we did in Lexington.
Yeah.
Okay, that's just a big headstone. I was like, I say that, and then I'm looking at one. Yes.
Yeah, it doesn't look as like bougie as the other one, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, you guys have seen, like, we went to the Lexington Mausoleum, we were able to walk around, not feel it like home, but that one, we were gonna get out and kind of see what was there, but it felt strange, like we would be disrupting something, so we elected to stay in the car and just kind of check it out, but that was not weird vibes like spooky vibes, but weird vibes like we don't need to be there.
Like, it would be disrespectful.
Yeah. Which is not why we go to cemeteries.
We're going to do an EVP session over at Potter's Field.
Let's see where it goes. We are currently experiencing something very strange. I'm trying to edit our video that we finished recording today. It's the cemeteries video. Obviously, you're about halfway through it now. The first session we did a couple weeks ago before I went out of town. And then today, we did our last 2 cemetery visits. The one I'm currently editing is Springfield. You know, where we were supposed to get the hot dogs and we didn't?
Spring Hill.
I keep saying Springfield like The Simpsons. But, so, I don't
know how to explain it.
For one, we're not... That's my kid. Sorry, it's also bedtime. But we went to Potter's Field. Like, we searched for it because it wasn't marked. It was just there. And, like, while we were there, we kept doing EVP sessions. And we had a continuous record on my phone about 15 minutes. I feel like we were there longer than that. But my phone says it recorded for 15 minutes.
And you said when we were there, oh, that was 15 minutes.
Yeah, it was like that's a great clip. 15 minutes. Because so much happened. First EVP, we thought we heard clapping. So we're like, well, let's do this again. So we did it again. And we heard the clapping come through. And then...
Oh, I thought she just got up. Okay. She just got up on her own. Hi.
Hang on, we'll be back. Okay, sorry about that. If she starts crying again, it just is what it is. We got to get through this. So, we heard the clapping, and then Sammy heard, well, I heard it too, but Sammy heard where it was coming from.
Yeah, it was up on the hill, because we were down on the sidewalk beside the graves, and it came from up on the hill, a man going, hey! There was no one outside around us. There were houses, but no one was outside of the houses.
And it didn't come from that direction.
It didn't. It clearly came from, it was my left, up, like, I looked right over at it. So.
And then I just got this urge. I was like, well, because we didn't think that we could, actually climb up the hill because it didn't look safe wearing Birk sandals and Crocs. We just didn't want to risk breaking ankles. But then I just got this urge, so I walked up a little further and saw there was a, like, pathway to get up there, and it just took off and kept going till I saw a flat spot. I did white girl stuff. Like, you don't do that.
Well, before we went up there, we had the Spirit Talker app open on my phone, just laying on the hillside. I just laid it down, let it go, and it was going, and then it stopped. Like, something turned it off.
Right.
So that was a tech experience number one.
And we started recording at the first EVP session and didn't stop until we were done. And we weren't done until after we got to the top of the hill and did a few more EVP sessions.
Yes.
With one that sounded like somebody said, hey. Like,
right.
Like was talking, and we kept hearing the clapping. It was weird.
Super weird.
And then I'm uploading all this footage, and the video won't airdrop. It just keeps saying preparing. I'm like, okay, whatever. So then I try to watch the video, and it's just one single image. Like the initial image of the phone on the hillside.
No sound. The video doesn't move.
No, and I screen recorded the first time, and it wouldn't send. That was weird. Then I screenshot the recording still saving, and then that wouldn't save. So then I restarted my phone, and the video still won't play. It still says it's 15 minutes long, but only has the one image. It doesn't move. And now there is an image beside it that it's just a gray background. Don't know what that was. Hope it wasn't anything important. And then I finally screen recorded it, and like I saved it. So I'll put that in here to show that like we did a session, and it was awesome. Like enough to where we wanted to go there at night, even though you can't go to that. You can't go to that one at night. And then Sammy's light quit working when she got home.
Yeah, I was sitting down eating dinner when we got back, and we don't use our overhead light, we just have a lamp, and it turned off. So Dave went over and turned it on, turned it off again, and it came back on, but then a few minutes later it went right back off, and now we can't get it to turn back on. So we don't know if it's just a coincidence that the light bulb just like went out, it needs a new light bulb. But it's just a weird coincidence that we're having tech issues, my lamp is out, everything's just really strange right now.
And I mean, it all started when the REM pod battery wasn't there. That was the first of the weird coincidences.
Yeah.
When the REM pod battery wasn't in it any longer. And it wasn't loose. I mean, we showed you.
Yeah.
So, this is just...
It was a very strange trip. And of course, that was the best footage we got all day.
It was so cool. And we got the EVPs, and we never get EVPs.
No.
Like, and actually, like, hear something that isn't us.
I mean, you could hear it go. Like, it sounded like a clap.
Yeah, and then in other ones, it was clapping twice. Like, it was...
Like, it was very strange.
And then on the way out, we realized that there was a child grave there that was 6 months old.
Yeah, it was like July to October.
Yeah, it was really sad, but it's like, okay, well, maybe we weren't communicating with words because the Spirit Talker app never spit out a word, even once we restarted it.
Yeah.
And it was just weird. And now I have the heebie-jeebies. And we were ghost hunting in the middle of the day. Like,
so strange. Now we have to go back.
And this just goes to show, ghosts don't only come out at night.
No, they don't care.
Contrary to what pop culture tells us. And what Dave tells us. Who thought we were silly for going during the day. Didn't even want to go with us. He missed it.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we'll take you over to the rest of the podcast, but unfortunately we don't have that last clip to show you. Sorry, guys.
Side note, before we go to our last cemetery, Spring Hill hot dogs are the best. If you know, you know.
We will insert a clip here.
Because we got some Spring Hill hot dogs. They are not real hot dogs, by the way. They're donuts, but
they're hot
if you're
dogs.
In Charleston, go.
The last cemetery we visited is the Hatfield Cemetery in Sarah Ann, West Virginia. This was named after that infamous Hatfield family, and a member of the family, Captain Anderson Devil Anse Hatfield, is actually buried here. You know, the Hatfields and the McCoys, their feud.
That is just wild.
I know. There's even a life-size statue of Devil Anse made completely of Carrara marble from Italy.
That is ridiculous. A marble statue.
If we find the statue, we'll put a picture here.
It's right next to his grave. We'll find it.
Perfect. If we can find his grave. I don't trust us to find nothing.
It's true.
Like I mentioned, the family is known for a violent feud with the McCoy family in the late 1800s. It was led by Devil Anse.
If your name is Devil, like your nickname's Devil, of course you're the leader.
Absolutely. What else would you expect? The families were fighting over land, timber rights, and a stolen hog.
I love that they're like killing
Fighting
each
over a
other
pig.
over a pig.
It turned violent when the Hatfields began shooting the McCoys' home and set it on fire.
So he was a crazy devil.
Yeah, and 2 children were killed in this fire.
Oh, that's awful.
Devil Anse and his family, especially his sons, are said to be still lurking in the grounds of the cemetery. They are said to march down to the water near the road at night and guard the foot of the hill. And here is our investigation at this cemetery that we also went to during the day.
Why are you holding it up over here? Like we're gonna just have a pop-up right here.
Because a lot of times, if it's not a full screen, it is right here.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
From dawn to dusk only. That's what I thought. I was like, I bet it's so we don't take the side-by-sides up. No worries. Thank you. Oh, son of a bitch, Sammy. Maybe we need to start doing more research into the places we picked to go investigate.
Something, but 'tis God that has something else.
It's very weird that the graves are hidden.
Yeah.
Like, here's the path. Weird.
6 years old.
Here, too.
Yeah. So are you there? Oh no, 7.
This is one of those things that it's not illegal.
It just feels illegal.
It feels very illegal.
Okay, Nicole is doing an Estes in front of Devil Anse
There's not a
grave.
single thing even coming through other than it cycling.
So it may not, because of the area we're at.
Chance.
Devil Anse, are you here with us?
Right. That's it. Maybe AM?
Yeah. I thought I hit this. It's on AM.
Go.
Do you want us to leave you alone, Devil? Feels weird saying devil. Devil Anse? Are you and your family buried here? Are you keeping watch over this sacred ground for your family?
The helicopters are creepy.
So it seems like we got go and then nothing after that.
Yeah.
All right, let's check on
I
the
got
spirit
Chance
talker.
and then go. Julia.
We hear you. Let's see too well. That's interesting. It said we hear you.
Yeah. But we could not hear anything.
If there's anything you... Julia Jacob. I don't see those names on here. Not saying that those aren't names elsewhere.
No. I mean, there's a lot of graves here,
graves,
but
yeah.
nothing in the direct vicinity.
Devil Anse, we've heard that you and your sons keep watch down at the bottom of the hill. Is that true? Can you show yourselves to us in any way? Let's try EVP since this isn't...
Sit.
Okay, Spirit Talker just said sit. Well, let's sit down, do an EVP. I think I left it in the car. Sorry, y'all, that is too far of a walk to go back and get it.
Oh gosh, no, yeah.
But we can try to record like using our phone voice memo.
Yeah.
Take that. Okay, Devil Anse, if you are here, please say something into this device. Is anyone else from the Hatfield family here with us?
You can speak into this box in our hands Or you can touch that REM pod over there. It's that red circle with a light on it.
I'm assuming that's the wind it's picking up.
Yeah, that's the only bad thing about not having our EVP recorder.
Yeah.
Is it's not going to filter it out.
If you are here, please make yourself known in some way. We're just here to tell your story. We are not here to be disrespectful to you or your family. Okay, Devil Anse, if you are here, please say something into this device. Is anyone else from the Hatfield family here with us?
You can speak into this box in our hands, or you can touch that REM pod over there. It's that red circle with a light on it.
I'm assuming that's the wind it's picking up.
Yeah, that's the only bad thing about not having our EVP recorder.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to filter it out.
If you are here, please make yourself known in some way. We're just... I heard a little girl's...
Okay, say that again. I got scared and turned it off.
I heard a little girl's voice come from that way.
I heard it too. Like, that's why
I don't know if there's houses right at the bottom. Okay, that's what that
Okay,
is.
that's people. Yep, that's people. Gotta go.
Really couldn't be.
Now we are trying to maneuver our way back down this crazy hill, which would be fine. Like, this isn't anything that I am not used to walking up and down, but we are in Birks and Crocs.
Yeah.
We were not prepared. We are making our way back down.
Because people came.
Yeah.
This is kind of like a tourist hotspot, apparently.
It is. There are some major mudding trails that are literally called the Hatfield and McCoy trails in this area. So people that bring their side-by-sides and four-wheelers down to go riding then come and see Devil Anse's and his family's plot. This is sketchy. Look at this. Like, I hope you guys see
How much we love you.
Yeah.
For putting our lives at risk.
yeah, especially whenever we couldn't get through to any spirits up there that we caught firsthand, but maybe we'll find some in the footage. But okay, on that note, we'll update you when we get to the car safe and sound. Okay, bye.
Honestly, I'm impressed and nervous now.
Me too. We made it to the bottom.
No falls.
After visiting these locations where humans are laid to rest, we have a new appreciation for them. We enjoy connecting with these spirits who still remain, and we both respect their boundaries. We also believe that they may have left this world without saying their final piece, so who knows? Maybe they're just lonely, or maybe they have a story to tell. I don't think this will be our last time posting an episode about these types of locations, so let us know what you think.
I loved it. I think we had great sessions. And
when you first suggested us just doing cemeteries, I was like, great.
And there's a way to respectfully do it. Like, for example, a headstone had fallen over at one of these cemeteries, and all the guys we were with tried to lift it up. They couldn't. It was
like 1,000 pounds.
I mean, and they knew going into it they probably couldn't.
No,
but they wouldn't leave without trying.
Right. Wanted to respect that grave and try to straighten it up for them. So,
yes, and, and everywhere we're able to, we try not, you don't walk on a...
Yeah. The one that we went to in our last episode, the tunnels, the
land had shifted so much. It's hard to tell what we were walking on.
Right.
But these ones, like, we avoided them.
Yeah, we try to be as respectful as possible. We remember that we're human beings.
They have families.
Right. So that's why we've blurred out a lot of names in this video. And, you'll just hear us referring to them by their first name if we say their names. So we try to be as respectful as possible. We don't take anything from the graves. We don't damage the grave sites. No, we don't mess with any of that. No. There was one in our first cemetery we stopped at. We did see a mailbox beside a grave, and there was a journal in it. And I had decided that if we talked to anything that gave us, like, something that needed to be shared, we were going to write it in there. But that's about as much as
invasive as we would get.
Invasive as we would get. So, and that was only if there was something that I felt needed shared with, like, the family. So, yeah, it was a great time. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, we're definitely going to do that again. But yeah, I thought you were crazy whenever you suggested just doing cemeteries. But it worked out.
It did.
If you made it this far, leave a gravestone emoji. And make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We're going to have some more stuff coming at you this month. It's getting a little bit bigger each week.
Yeah.
We hope you guys are enjoying Spooktober so far. If you are listening to us over on Apple or Spotify, make sure you guys leave us a rate and review and come back week after week. We have at least one episode every week.
Yeah. And make sure you follow us over on TikTok and Instagram at Spooky Sleuths Pod to stay up to date with all of the spooky happenings.
And on that note,
stay spooky, friends.